Hey everybody, playing some more Absolute Zero. I'm really trying to make this deck work because I do like Absolute Zero. It is my favorite hero in the hero fusions, and I think mainly because it has so many good effects. It's like plus 500 for every water, and plus you blow up the field and it leaves the field. So it's just really good. Alright, so I'm going to Stratos and search out my alias. Okay, so he's okay with the effect. I already have Bubble Man and everything, so that's pretty good. And I really like first turn Stratos and Pot of Duality because generally on the first turn you don't want to special summon. Because in Yu-Gi-Oh, most things don't last more than one turn. That's just kind of the way the game works. Like the monsters will stay on the field for a turn and then they're gone. Unless you're playing stall, and even then, like they don't really use monsters. They just kind of like discard them for their effects. Okay, so and then I'm going to set a Space Typhoon and end. Yeah, hopefully I'll make him a little bit fearful of the set Space Typhoon. Make him think it's like a bottomless or a deep prison. And then I'm going to in phase space his back row. That way if it's a trap you can't activate it, which it is. Okay, so now I have quite a few options here. I think I'm going to just go for summon alias and attack with alias. The reason I'm attacking with alias is I'm worried that if it's something a bit beefier than, well, Sangan. Like if it's a 1900 attacker, at least I'll take, I won't take any damage. And if it's a 2000 defense monster, then I'll take 100. So, I mean, it's really only 100 difference. Looks like maybe I'm playing plants, possibly. So maybe it's gonna be like plant something. Synchro plants, which I'm okay with that. That's pretty cool. I actually really like Synchro plants. I think they're a really good deck because they really make you learn how to play this game. You really have to know how to play the deck well, and because you just have so many options. Oh, Lavals? Okay, so this is kind of like an interesting mixed match. And so he's gonna send like the maiden, and there's two girl lava monsters, which one of them sends like another three of itself, and then one on top of that. So right now he's gonna get like, I think, yeah. So lady and then maiden. There we go. And so now he'll send three, one more, and then one more, just, another level. So this is really good. Hopefully he doesn't have rekindling because that's just gonna wreck. Rekindling is really good in this deck. So if he goes for, okay, so he's gonna get two tokens. If he goes for his like, generally he'll like rekindling into a TG magician, and ultimately he's going for Quasar. So Quasar is gonna be really hard to get out of. And one for one, okay, so he has. It's possible he already has. Yeah, so there's goes the tokens. It's possible he already has rekindling, and he's just setting up for his Quasar, which is gonna really suck. I'm hoping he just ends there, but I think that'd be really bad play to do all of this and then just kind of end. I think generally you should like do all the stuff if you're gonna go for your play. So there we go. So now he has the tuner, so he can tune for level, I think 5, which is TG Magician. And let's see what he goes for. And once he gets out TG Magician, I am going to have to Spark. And hopefully that'll kind of slow him down. Now, basically, he could redo all of this because he can get out Rekindling and Tune for like other Synchro monsters, and eventually get out Quasar. So it looks like hopefully I will have stopped him a little bit. So now he's removing 2 fires, probably to special summon something. And I think it's going to be that cannon thingy. Oh, wait. Let me read this. Banish 1. So, okay, so he's going to destroy my back row. Oh. And so I'm going to chain. Hero Blast. Okay, and then there goes the Rekindling. So he does have Rekindling overall. I kind of expected that because you wouldn't push so hard unless you have like the play that you're going for. So I'm not sure if he can go for shooting Quasar Dragon, or I think that's what it's called, Quasar Dragon. I'd be very impressed if he does. Oh, he can go for this too? Oh wow, I didn't know that was a Pyro. That's pretty cool. Okay, so he's probably gonna like, let's see, these are tuners. Okay, so here's 2 for Formula, draw 1. Then if he has another TG Magician, he might go for it. I don't think they can main 2 TG Hyperion, or sorry, 2G Librarians. I don't think that's they generally have 2. And then sync for a level 5 and a level 8, which, yeah, so I think that's Quasar. I think Quasar's level 10. So he can go for like Catastor at level 5, and then level 8 doesn't really matter. Stardust Dragon, I don't know what they normally go for. And then Formula Synchron, Stardust Dragon, Shooting Star, whatever. Or Quasar Dragon, sorry, not Shooting Star. Shooting Star is the one it brings back. So Quasar Dragon. And getting out of Quasar is really, really, really hard. I'm trying to think how I can do it. If it's possible. Can't really think of anything at the moment. I just have to go for like Shining as many times, or I can go. Hopefully, I don't think it leaves the field and it negates an effect. So hopefully, I can go for Heroic Champion and just crash into it. I think that's probably one of my only outs at the moment. Yeah, so I'll have to go for like a Heroic Excalibur and then just crash into it point for point. But I have to make him negate one thing before that so I can use Excalibur's effect. So that's kind of the only way I can think of getting out of it. Because Quasar is such a good, like, it's such a good card. It's ridiculous. Okay, so he doesn't have Quasar this turn, which is pretty good. Good for me. Maybe not good for him. I don't really know what Lavals have the chance to set. Okay, yeah, so I guess this is Quasar. I think it's level 10. It might be level 12. I might be just a little bit off. Okay, so yeah, I guess maybe it is level 12. That's the only reason I could think that he wouldn't get out Quasar right now. Because there's no reason you wouldn't want to. Okay, so I have a couple options here. And I think I'm going to maybe go for the X-Seed, and I'll X-Seed for Gemnite Pearl, and then see if that trap in his back row is an actual problem. And if it is a problem, then I'll go for like a Shining. So let's see. First I have to set everything. Or first off, I guess I can summon Alias, and then set everything. and then special, and then overlay for my Gym Knight, and see if he responds to it. And it looks like it's going to be okay. And then I get mirror forced. And do I have anything to stop that? I don't have anything to stop that. Okay, so okay, and then main phase 2, I'm gonna go for shining. And then I'll just end my turn. So even if he doesn't go for Quasar, I have Judgment, so I can just Judgment it, which will negate its summon, and he'll go super minus, because he'll have to use his entire field to get out Quasar Dragon, which I think that would be a good game for him. I really can't... He could possibly top deck Rekindling and somehow come back, but I really doubt it. I just don't think it's possible. Hopefully, he could go for a Catastor, possibly, and Catastor could be a problem because it would... Okay, so he's using... to bounce. Wow, what an amazing, like... I think it bounces back to hand, if I'm not mistaken. But out of all the cards to pick, he picks the correct one. It gets destroyed. Okay. And that's by Lady's effect? Yeah, okay, so it destroys one card, one set card. Yeah, but out of all the cards to pick, he picks the one that is actually going to help me out the most. That's awesome. So that's a good call on his part. I was really hoping he'd go for like E-Call or Starlight Road or something. But I still don't think... Okay, so now he's going for the level 1. So now I think he actually has Shooting Quasar Dragon. And I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know if I can get out of it. Level 3, level 5, that's Catastor. So Catastor will destroy my Shining, and he'll attack for 2,500. He's searching out. I don't really know what level search out. Probably like... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a Dandelion? And it's a Debris Dragon. Okay, that's pretty good. So now he can... I think... Possibly summon Debris Dragons to special summon something else in Synchro. For level 8 or maybe level 7. I really don't think it's necessary for him to Black Rose if he were to go for it. Because he already has Stardust Dragon, Catastor. I mean, I think Black Rose just kind of be a waste. He could go for level 8 because he can sync this one too. So he could go for some kind of level 8. So he has one tuner, Dandelion, and I still don't... Let's see, that's level... Yeah, level 8. And he still can't make Quasar, as far as I can think of. But already you can just see, like, he has Catastor, Stardust, and Scrap Dragon. So for me to get out of this, I need, like, Miracle Fusion, Absolute Zero, and I need to crash into his Stardust. and Stardust will die, and he won't be able to activate the effect. But I think this actually might be game. 2800 plus 2200, 4700 plus 30, 45, 7500, and that's game. So 2200, yeah, that's game. Wow, that was pretty cool. But I like these like toolbox decks, the ones that just kind of you synchro. I like synchros. I think, X seeds are pretty new and cool, but I do like the synchros. I feel like they allow for more options, and it's much easier to get them out. I think than like look, he got 3 synchros out like in a turn, so I think it is a lot easier to go for more synchros than it is to get out like an X seed, because generally you go for like 1 X seed a turn. At the moment, it's not as easy to get out an X seed as it is to get out a synchro. So thanks for watching, everybody. This is GamesEqualFun signing out.